Daniel noticed the change before he admitted it to himself. Maya used to talk a lot about work, about people she barely liked, about small things that didn't really matter. Lately, she didn't do that anymore. She still smiled, still asked how his day was, still made coffee the way he liked it. But the conversations ended faster. The pauses lasted longer. She laughed less. And when she did, it felt forced, like she was trying to remind herself how it used to sound. At night, they sat on the couch together. Maya would lean into him, her head resting on his shoulder. Quiet. Daniel could feel the weight of her there, not physically, but emotionally. He knew something was wrong. He just didn't know what to say, and he was afraid that if he asked, he wouldn't know what to do with the answer. One night, almost casually, he asked, "Are you okay?" Maya stared at the TV for a second too long before replying, "I will be." Daniel accepted that. He shouldn't have. Maya wasn't dramatic about what she was going through. She didn't cry much. She didn't ask Daniel to fix anything. That almost made it harder. There was nothing obvious to react to, nothing concrete to solve. Daniel started feeling tired without knowing why. He told himself he needed space. That work was stressful. That relationships weren't supposed to feel this heavy. He stayed out later, took longer to reply to messages. When Maya asked if something was wrong, he said he was just exhausted. She believed him. One evening, while they were cleaning up after dinner, Maya finally said it. "I feel like you're already halfway gone." Daniel leaned against the counter and sighed. It wasn't frustration with her, it was frustration with himself, with not knowing how to show up anymore. "I don't know how to help you," he said. "I feel like no matter what I do, it's not enough." Maya nodded slowly. "I'm not asking you to fix me," she said. "I just need you here." Daniel didn't know how to respond to that. They broke up quietly, no shouting, no accusations, just two people sitting across from each other in the living room they once shared. "I don't want to be a burden to you," Maya said, her voice steady, almost apologetic. Daniel could have corrected her. He could have said she wasn't. He could have stayed. Instead, he stayed silent. That silence followed him for years. At first, the breakup felt like relief. Daniel slept better, went out more, felt lighter. His friends told him he'd done the right thing, that you can't carry someone else's pain. That love shouldn't feel like responsibility. He agreed with them. Until one afternoon, months later, he ran into Maya at a bookstore. She looked different, not glowing, not dramatically happier, just calmer, more grounded, like someone who had learned how to stand on her own. They talked for a few minutes, work, mutual friends, nothing deep. As she was about to leave, she paused. "You know," she said gently, "I never needed you to fix me. I just needed you to stay while I figured things out." Daniel watched her walk away, knowing there was nothing left to say. That was when it finally made sense. Love isn't tested during good times. It's tested when things slow down, when someone you care about isn't at their best, when staying takes effort. Daniel didn't leave because Maya was broken. He left because he didn't know how to love someone when love stopped feeling easy. And that realization came too late to change anything. If this story stirred something in you, sit with it for a moment. Think about the last time someone needed you and how you showed up, or the last time you needed someone and they didn't stay. If you feel comfortable, share in the comments. Were you Daniel or were you Maya? Or have you been both at different times in your life? Sometimes reading someone else's story helps us understand our own. You're not alone in this.